Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon or good evening. I'm here to give you guys a recap on the new episode of My Hero Academia Season 4 on episode 71, or you could call it Boku no Hero Academia 4th Season on episode 8. This episode right here, Sun Eater. Oh my goodness. I am so glad I don't remember much from the manga itself, and it feels like I just watched it the first time, and that was some nice action right there. Well done, Studio Bones, dude. So, if anything else, let's get this started. We have to it that Izuku, along with the group, along with Mirio and some police officers, and of course some other pro heroes, enters the building and manages to get to a certain location. But apparently, their path will later on get blocked off by another person, which apparently is Iranaka. His power is known to be Mimic, which allows him to go into objects and control them freely from within. But the police also have been doing their homework, or should I say their detective work pretty nicely. They say that Iranaka is not supposed to have this kind of feat of controlling the entire building, but because of he took a drug that enhances his quirk strength. They don't really know that, but apparently we see to it that what's his name again? Amajiki, or should I say possibly Sun Eater whatsoever. He apparently is having some low confidence or an emotional breakdown that doesn't seem to be very in a positive light, if anything, you know. But Mirio tells Sun Eater or Anajiki to don't give up hope yet, man. I mean, you're gonna be one of those people who's gonna bring a lot of hope, or you got this, etc. Cause we get a little backstory part by part in this episode right here about Sun Eater. You know, we see to it that he was not in a very good, positive or outlooking guy. Well, in other words, he wasn't really mentally strong. He was emotionally weak in a certain sense, but because Mirio encourages him, he seems to do his best every time he goes about in his way, you know, in terms of getting stuff done as to the best of his ability. But as time continues on in this episode and in the backstory, of course that's when Sun Eater gets what he is today because of Mirio, and Mirio tells Sun Eater I'm only here today because of where you're at, because you always do your best in certain situations, but you never back down even though you're nervous. So we have to it that Sun Eater decides to tell everyone he'll take care of the three right here, which apparently one has a quirk crystallization, one has the ability to transfer objects to his hand. And we see to it that Sun Eater seems to have the advantage over them, but later on, because of the teamwork, they would actually put Sun Eater at a disadvantage, or should I say Amajiki, he will pretty much be put at a disadvantage because of the teamwork. And we get to know about each and one of these guys, how they work together, and that how Overhaul or Chisaki picked them up, you know. We see to it that one of the backstories for one of them, which is really short, says he was betrayed by his lover and it was bared with a lot of depths. One was used as a tool by someone obsessed with money and discovered the gems he created were worthless fakes, and they beat him half to death. You see, we garbage filth may have been picked up, and now you can understand in the first place. We are willingly to throw our lives away just to help out the man that gave us something worth living for, you know? Even though it's just Overhaul's brainwashing, manipulative ways to get them on his side, it seems to be working. It looks like to me Sun Eater or Amajiki was about to get himself killed, but apparently due to the fact that he planned ahead of time and eat one of the guys' crystals and using his own other powers of the course that he digested into his system, he will later on defeat the three of them, which he said he would. And dang, dude, that was some slick planning right there in terms of like action. But aside from that, Amajiki or Sun Eater, he apparently is still like still in that weak emotional state, but I'm pretty sure he could get out of that state. But if he can't, even though he looks like he's weak and emotionally, he's not someone to be trifled with. I mean, if you guys watched this episode, if you looked in this episode, he freaking kicked butt against all three of them. And I'm pretty sure it's not just because he's a big three. It's because he's been training with this quirk for 2 years already, and he possibly got it to a point where he possibly already mastered it. But we don't know. Anyways, looking forward to see next episode because it's gonna be titled Red Riot, which I go like, oh yeah, man, I can't wait. I mean, like, I'm gonna say it right now. I am a manga reader, but I don't remember much about what happened in this arc, so it feels like it's the first time for me, you know. So until then, I'll see you guys on the next video. I'm Alpha Zero, people. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, peace out, bye bye. Toot toot.